my goodness. Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Shax and Leslie and Jules and Shannon and Oceana and a bear. Oh my god, a bear. Well, actually, a bear, rather. Graveyard Effie, hello, Panda, hello, Lime Jello, hello, Neurospicy, Andraste, Sarah, Messi, Panda, Voodoo, hello, J to the D, hello, Siobhan, hello, Volta, Leslie, Nis, 47. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hello, hello. Lovely to see you. Pickle Pocket, a pleasure. Side Button Pondu, hello. Welsh, DX. Oh no, DX is sad. I left my headphones at home and I'll be at work for 8 hours. I was so excited to catch this live with you. That's okay. You can listen on loudspeaker. Hi, everyone. How's it going? I know, I was late to my very own live one. It's very on brand for me. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Thank you all so much for joining me. Today, we're going to be reacting to the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Everyday Miriam, Miss Chantopolis, Chantal, Big Beautiful Me, Foodie Beauty, Pete's and Chantal, Flobby Bobby, Pete's, Snoopy and Foodie, the Beezer Show. There's been so many. Lime, I got really cozy in the shower and I didn't want to leave, to be fair. Today we're going to be reacting to the most recent upload, which has now been retitled I'm Skinny, rather, Im Skinny. We don't believe in apostrophes, but we believe in full stops. Okie dokie. Which was previously called Healthy Talk Update Live, which has been up for, 5 hours? Hey, Lottie, good to see you. Lottie says, Zach's not late until chat has spent 2 hours debating the exact nature and classification of legumes. That's true. There may have been a book club stream. It must have been the book club stream. A book club stream where I definitely slept in and definitely turned off all of my alarms. And chat just entertained themselves for 2 hours arguing about bananas. It was good. Yes, I'm not that late. I'm not like book club late. Pickle Pocket, thank you for the super chat. Love Pickle says, I need an opinion on the new Kesha song. Pickle Pocket, can I come back to you? I haven't heard it yet. I'm so sorry. Chappelle Roan has just been everything I need musically recently. I have not listened to the new Kesha. I'm very sorry. But I will, although I did hear the teaser for the Katy Cat Perry's new song. Can't wait to hear everybody's thoughts about that on the internet when it comes out. Maggie, thank you for being here for 37 months. I appreciate it. Maggie says, morning, our YouTube baby is 2.5, 37 months. How time flies. Good to see you, Maggie. I hope you're having a fabulous day. And Stephen, hello. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you for gifting a channel membership. Welcome or welcome back to Cracula. Lovely to see you. Please make sure you thank the lovely and generous Stephen and enjoy access to the emojis. Okie dokie. So it's everywhere. I haven't seen it. It hasn't come down under yet. Maybe that's what it is. What do we used to have on? We had Rage on ABC, and then on Channel 10 we had something else. It was like Saturday mornings. It wasn't cartoons. It was after cartoons. It was like the music video slot. What was it on Channel 10? Why can't I think of it now? I'm sure it was like a compilation album that was also like music videos at like 10 a.m. on a Saturday. Video hits! Oh my god, TD. Blast from the past, mate. Video hits, that's what it was. Wow. Nostalgia. Anyway, we're going to get into this 2.5 hour stream. I can't guarantee we'll get through all of it, but we will try. In short, and for summarization, should those of you who need it, those of you need it, if those of you shall need it, like bread. Chantal was in hospital, allegedly. Her blood sugars were 22, so full syrup level. Apparently her kidney infection, never really went away. She was told she was probably taking too much metformin for, considering how roughly in shape or out of shape, depending on the context, I guess, her organ function is, and things aren't great, but also she's saying she lost 17 kgs, and I don't know if that's the same 17 kgs she was talking about last month or not, so we might need to do some math. But anyway, let's watch it. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves to make talks about things on the internet, watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see on this platform, because it's all about what? Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Welsh says, okay, can we pause for a hot minute to talk about how literally every celebrity is on a sudden weight loss gurney, ahem, Ozempic? Yeah, I mean, I guess. I think I honestly think the trajectory of things like Ozempic and semaglutide and things like that is so interesting, considering there's like Mounjaro, which is its own like separate thing, I think. And then it's interesting being in this corner of the internet and having conversations about Ozempic, because that was always, or at least when it first was introduced as a talking point, it was in regards to the treatment of diabetes, and then obviously weight loss kind of came along, and now we are where we are. But Ambi's off it now, right? Ambi's off semaglutide, so she's not doing that because that partnership thing fell through. And oh my god, if you haven't caught up with Ambi, go watch the most recent vlog. She's got a new bae. If we actually get a side character on camera, I'm keen as a bean. I will jump straight back into Ambi. But if you're telling me what's the name? Tommy? Her name's Tommy? Amberlynn and Tommy sitting in a tree, possibly never meeting in person because it's just a fantasy. Hey! That was a rhyme for all of you lyrically minded folk. Anyway, let's get into this. Well, that's right, she's quiet for a little bit because she accidentally hit the go live button. Not Tommy Valentine. Couples tree climbing, Lottie. It's the next stage. She walked around that tree and now she's going to climb it.
Hi guys. Sorry, I'm going to be like doing a bit of preparation because I was supposed to do that. Well, I'm
Morning, Casey.
Bag. So I'm trying to, I was going to set up my live, let it wait for a few minutes.
The moment I heard hospital bag, I was invested.
But I pressed live accidentally.
Oh, the filters are turned up. That's why I put a comparison image in the thumbnail from her from like 2 days ago when we were sitting on the beach and she couldn't breathe, versus this. She looks very different, yes. Living Alone. Hello, thank you for the super chat, love. Living Alone says filters are back. Oh yeah, they're back. The under cap is tighter than ever. Everything's just sucked on in.
My fat thumbs. Hi guys, who's awake?
And the smoothing is smoothening.
Live chat. I always forget that. Yeah, lots of perfume in my house.
Nis has a note saying, just so everyone knows, losing weight like that with wildly uncontrolled diabetes means your organs are shutting down and your body is eating away at muscle. Inshallah. It's very true. Uncontrolled diabetes and unexplained weight loss going hand in hand are like major red flags, I think, to most sensible people, but you know, Chantal likes to flex.
So, what's going on?
Oh, not much, you know.
I'm gonna put my earbuds away.
We thought you were in hospital, and it turns out, correct.
Before they get destroyed. He's a Kina! Hi, Lady Lugosi. Hi, everybody. I missed. Sorry, I was...
Not an 8 by 10 meter room. It goes all the way back.
Hi, Carrie and Minnie. Hi, everybody. I have something in my eye. This table's gonna drive me nuts. Baby Billy, Michaela. Teardrop, hello! Travanda's doctors.
Oh, nice, DX. Yeah. Yeah, according to the pre-watch, I suppose, she's on insulin, which I'm going to need to educate myself on the use of insulin for type 2 diabetes, and what that process kind of looks like, because she also talks about having to speak to a diabetes educator, which is wild to me, considering she was diagnosed with diabetes pre-cocaine and Ozempic era. It's not wild to me that she would be so irresponsible to not actually talk to a professional about learning about her diagnoses, but to, like, cure her diabetes on cocaine and Ozempic, and then to come back around to diagnose type 2 diabetes and be, like, managing. I won't say managing, that's not the correct word, but acknowledging this for the better part of 2 years now, and still having never spoken to a diabetes educator. Seems really strange to me, but oh well, here we go.
What's up?
Yeah, DX, I don't think Foodie knows how to count, So, like measuring out, like taking her blood sugar and figuring out how much insulin she needs and all of that is going to be a very steep learning curve for Foodie.
Yeah, I have lost quite a bit of weight, but just because I haven't been able to eat because I've been sick, so that's not really something to celebrate.
Daddy says, hi all, AI chat thinks Chantel's name is Stella.
Although, hey, I'm going to take the boost, right? Because I do need to lose anyways. So I'm having some cardamom. Oh, that smells so good. Cardamom tea with some milk. Vanessa, I look nice. Thank you. I just made an effort. You know, I'm feeling a bit better. Thank you, Teardrop. Yeah, so I might do more lives these days.
Chantel can't read. She can't do math. Like, she's just struggling.
Just not in the mood for it to do...
Struggle Lynn. Keep that one in the back pocket.
Like any videos hardly until I'm like better. Cardamom is the bomb, Tangy. What's up, Kevin? Thank you, Keena Bear. Thank you. Yeah, I feel a lot better than the other day. Hi, Tristan, Maddie. Comic Brook. Hi, guys. I'm glad you're all here. Teresa, Nikki D. Hello, everyone. I know it's kind of late for most people, but yeah, that's why I haven't really been posting. Like after the beach, I was just like kind of feeling really sick, so I thought I would rest. Hey, Gabriel.
Okay, I'm confused. Her timeline, is it meant to be after the beach? That's when she went to the clinic, and then the clinic was like, Mary, you're in danger, go to the ER. Is that how that happened? And then she spent overnight in the ER, and now this was at like 7 o'clock in the morning or something, her time.
It's the tea. Cardamom tea.
Oh, it's a little too fast. I can slow it down to 1.5. I'm just afraid we won't get through all the terrible back end.
Oh, I love that smell. In the morning? Okay. So basically, that's like, babe, hi, babe. I know I'm weird. I saw a gif of me making a face with a pita bread and going like this. I didn't even remember doing that. I'm like, I'm such a weirdo. What the heck's wrong with me? Anyway, so, you know, I was sick. And I had the same symptoms of the last time I had the kidney infection, you know, starting with the chills and everything. So, I waited a bit, like another couple.
You guys, but it's got nothing to do with the diabetes. It's just my kidneys. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat, love. Voodoo says, I have dyscalculia. So I go to a web page to figure out insulin boluses and dosages because if there's one thing I don't want to mess up, it's insulin dose. Yeah, I guess the conversation with Chantel going to a diabetes educator is a positive one, but also it's clearly like duty of care when someone's like, you're going to need to take insulin. By the way, here's this professional who can kind of help guide you through all of that because, yeah, you really don't want to mess up an insulin dose. And I don't have high hopes for Foodie, you know. Thank you for the super chat, Foodie. And Big Mac, lovely to see you. Thank you for being here for 23 months, my friend. I appreciate the support. Big Mac says 3 grams of fiber clearly didn't stop the diabetes. No, I don't think the Herba Mate was doing a lot of work when it came to fending off the I don't give a fuckity of Chantel's approach to carb intake. You're right.
Days, because I'm dumb. Took cranberry extract and I just kind of like slept a lot, but like, I decided to go back to the same doctor that I was seeing. Thanks, Max.
Oh, numerical dyslexia. Oh, okay.
And
got it. Thank you.
I'm gonna add a bit of milk to this. Being in the heat is a no silly goose. I just wanted to get the hell out, you know, bed. Like, the sick bed is like getting on my nerves. So, anyway, by the way.
So she was bedbound for 4 days, according to her. Definitely not like doing a visa run. She was bedbound for 4 days, and then went live for the beach, and then went to the clinic, and then went to the ER overnight, and now we're here. Right, so she's been bedbound for 5 days.
Hey, Dewey! Thanks, babe. Thanks, Leslie. Thanks, everybody. So I went to the doctor, and he did more blood work. My blood sugar when I got there was like 22.
Timeline is, I think, beach, camels, nap, hospital bees, home, locate hamster, like not securing his enclosure is a funny whoopsie, nap, snack, live. Noted. Whoopsie, thank you.
Doctor, and he did more blood work. My blood sugar when I got there was like 22, I think.
I just don't understand. I know we looked up the world record holder for blood sugar levels. I get it, but I don't understand how I don't understand. Help me out, someone who knows. How are her blood sugar levels in the 20s and she's taking metformin? I don't understand how that works. How does that work? How, like, she's just walking around hypoglycemic. She must be so thirsty and fatigued and thirsty and hungry and thirsty and tired and thirsty. Carb loading. 22 is so bad. Like 15 and above is hypoglycemic. She wakes up hypoglycemic. I mean, I fully acknowledge rule number 1 though. Not a lie, but I also don't think it's a lie. Like, we've seen her take readings and them be in the high, like mid to low rather 20s. I just don't understand.
And he was like concerned about that, and you know, so we did blood work, urine test, and he was like shocked at the numbers, like on the kidney level.
When your medical professional is shocked at numbers, time to change. Let's change it up. Let's mix it up. Let's change our approach.
So he's like, your blood sugars are not going down because like they weren't going down no matter how much of my pills I was taking. Like, so, and he's like, and those pills, like if you have a kidney problem, they're not really that good, like to take more. So that's a no-no.
Yeah, they're just going to upset your kidney all the more, which is, I think, maybe not how we got into this situation, but, you know, that's why they call them comorbidities, because oftentimes they are things linked to one another. So, yeah, rough. You're trying to balance your carb intake with diabetic medication, but you're taking so much of it that you're damaging your kidneys. What is going on? This is so fucked.
Yeah, even on the metformin. So yeah, wee baby girl. So then he's like, I'm gonna write you a note. You need to go to the hospital. You need to see a nephrologist. And I'm like, oh great.
Oh, what's that word? Nephrologist.
You know. So then I did that. I went to the hospital, the emergency, and I was like,
no, I didn't say neurologist. Nephrologist? Is that what she said? Did she say nephrologist? I swear I heard that. Some Dr. Zeus word. Cracula, thank you for being here for 12 months. Happy anniversary. Cracula says unicity be damned.
Go to the hospital. You need to see a nephrologist. And I'm like, oh great. You know. So then
she said it again. Hold on. Maybe she needs some NT. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, it's a kidney doctor.
Girl. So then
Nephrologist.
he's like, I'm gonna write you a note. You need to go to the hospital. You need to see a nephrologist. And I'm like, oh great. You know. So then I did that. I went to the hospital, the emergency, and I was like,
nephrology. Nephrolo. Nephrology? Is it double L? Oh, it's double O. Nephrologist. That's a silly word. It's spelled with 2 O's. Is it? No, surely not. Surely that's my misspelling. No, it's just one. Don't mind me. It's fine. Someone else spelled it wrong. And me. DX. Thank you for being here for 19 months, my friend. DX says, I guess you can't cure diabetes with fiber after all. No, I think, you know, don't listen to me, but also double don't listen to Chantal and her medical advice. I'm just here trying to understand it. I'm not giving any advice, but she's certainly been out here thinking that fiber, I mean, like, there are a lot of dietary benefits to fiber, but the way that this isn't an instance where that's going to matter. 22.
like amazed at how like Western the treatment was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what to expect when you're in a different country, but like it was like really, really good treatment. And like, I don't know.
Hold on, go back. What did you just say?
And I was like amazed at how like Western the treatment was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what to expect when you're in a different country, but like it was like
that's problematic.
Really, really.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Good treatment, and like, I don't know, it was really good service. Like,
also, wasn't she just saying like a week ago something about not being white bread? I think that she was talking about food. Anyway, whatever. God, fucking sure, Chantal, whatever.
Really good medical treatment.
Also, she's a fucking idiot. Yeah.
So, in the end, but yeah, basically, like, I was put on IV antibiotics.
God, she really speaks poorly.
I was given lots of fluids. I was given, like, something, I don't know what it was. It looked like a jumbo. It was, like, this long. A needle, like a syringe, this big and thick. And it had some kind of solution in it, and they were giving me, like, 5 milligrams an hour. So I don't know what that was. Something.
Okay, so a big, thick, girthy syringe, 5 milligrams of something. Girl, if you don't know what you've been given, you truly do just kick in the door and say, fix me. Just fix me. Just whatever. Put it in me. Get me gooder. Oh, wow. I'm really surprised at, like, the services here. Fucking dingbat.
Maybe for the blood sugar. Yeah, Lady Lugosi, you can go septic and die if you let it go too long. Hi, Gracie.
Hey, Mai. Lovely to see you. Hello, hello.
A hospital selfie. I have some clips from the hospital, so I might do
Back shots.
a video later when I feel up to doing videos not soon. But I do definitely have a hospital.
Oh, remember back shots. What a time. Did we... I can't recall. Did we get to the end of that one? Was it just vitamin D or was it something else? It was not for sciatica. We remember that conversation.
Little selfie, don't worry. So... Yeah.
Get me gooder.
Can't you find me a man? Hey, truthfully, Trisha.
I mean, personally, I don't need a hospital video, but I would appreciate it just to put everything into perspective, you know?
So, my face is...
Oh, vitamin B complex, that's right.
I did lose... I think I've lost about 17 kg so far. Like, I haven't eaten, like... I eat, like, here and there.
Girly plop, stand on a scale. If that's the point you want to make is about weight loss, go ahead. But I think everybody collectively in the audience is just going to, like, kind of white knuckle and roll our eyes and explain the fact that, dear Chantal, weight loss, sure, whatever. But at this point in time, we're in unexplained weight loss territory, which is where your body's trying to yeet out organs, and it's girl, your meat wagon is a machine and it will do its darndest, but also you are taking no care of it and it is going to, like, not be happy with you. Zing, hello, thank you for being here for 30 months. Zing says Girthy Syringe is on OnlyFans, or should be a loser name, to be fair, Zing. Thank you for the support. And Growly, hello, thank you so much for rejoining the channel as a member. I appreciate it. Welcome back. And hello.
But not much. So, yes. I'm on insulin now. Like, I'm still taking my metformin, but I'm still on antibiotics. I have to follow up with an internist. I have an appointment with an internist coming up at the hospital. I have a diabetes education program coming up.
She sounds so happy to be involved in that. I mean, chances are she's just not going to go. Right. And the way she's kind of not looking at the camera makes me think it's maybe a lie as well. Maybe they've told her, when you get back home to Canada, considering you're a tourist here, maybe you should engage with a local diabetes educator so that you can learn a little bit more about your condition, because, you know, you don't live here. So that may well have been the conversation that she had at the ER. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of a sideways lie, you know?
I'm still taking my metformin, but I'm still on antibiotics. I have to follow up with an internist.
Yeah, she's doing that that lying eye flicker.
I have an appointment with an internist coming up at the hospital. I have a diabetes education program.
It's where she's looking all up here, you know, trying to think of the lie.
Coming up as well. So yeah, thank you. Thanks, Trisha. CJM has been helping me work out with my blood.
Red Phoenix. Yeah, that's what she said. She's on insulin and metformin. But I had questions about that because so far we've been told she's now on antibiotics, which would be a second round after a month for this kidney infection or whatever it is. Insulin and metformin all at the same time seems like a cocktail for drug interactions, but who knows? You can do both.
Sugar. Oh, really? I don't know. They're giving me like some kind of pen to inject myself with. I have to take it in the evening. And
okay.
They're like telling me what to watch out for low blood sugar, just in case it causes low blood sugar. I don't know. Camel related. Yeah, no, I'm not doing Ozempic. It's like only available to Kuwaitis here, and it's very, very expensive otherwise. So I'll just go old school with the insulin. I don't care. Thank you.
The way you nonchalantly say this is crazy.
Thank you.
I'll just start taking insulin. It's fine. It's whatever. I can still eat my burgers.
Superboy. Thanks, Trisha. So yeah, so I need my tea. Oh my gosh. Oh, they served tea like this in the hospital. I did film it. They come around, they give you like all your meals, and the meals are like real food. Like,
oh, okay. It took us 9 minutes to start talking about food, chat. That might be a record.
For lunch, they had white rice, but not much. A whole like nice roasted chicken breast, 2 soups, some salad, some yogurt, some fresh like really nice grapes, like for an example of a meal. It was like real food. It wasn't like dog food, you know. And then they come around and they're like halib, and I'm like halib. What does that mean? Like every so often after a meal, they're like halib, and I'm like halib. I'm like that's milk, and she's like yeah.
Bets on how long until the next mukbang. 3 days.
And so it's like this little nice cup with like hot milk in it, and then they give you like a tea bag and a cardamom tea.
Well, super chats. I was thinking like back in the cocaine and Ozempic arc. When she came off the Ozempic, I would have assumed, because even back then she was talking about like blood sugars in the double digits, but they were like low double digits. Now we're in the 20s. We're really like moving decades? Yes, not tens onwards. Yeah, I would assume that she would have been on insulin in Canada should the Ozempic not have been available to her in that moment. God, she is privileged when you think about it. Like diabetes is terrible, but just Chantal had the ability to just get on Ozempic in Canada. Like, just blink and it was done. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bag and all this other stuff. No sugar, because I was on the diabetic thing. Hey, Sylvia. Bariatric. Thanks, Keena Bear. No, bariatric surgery is not an option right now, but they did tell me to lose weight, like ASAP.
Okay, so we've acknowledged weight loss may benefit her current health position. Good to know.
Thank you, Tangi. I'm like, well, I have been like automatically, like I don't have much of an appetite, you know. With a tea bag, I know, but like the little steamed milk in the tea bag, and then they give you like this little. It's not sweet at all. It's like it tastes like it's very dry, and it has like bits of like dry fruit in it to have with the tea. I don't know. And then, so yeah, I was just in the hospital, and so I have some medication I have to take, but that's about it. Like.
So, like, unsurprising to anyone. Who's pretty privileged.
Yeah, Superboy, for sure. Olive oil, yeah. It is so hard to lose weight when you're addicted to food. 37 pounds lost, 37.5. Wow.
Like, maybe this will be the wake-up call for you to address your relationship with food, but I highly doubt it because we've been here before, just in Canada.
I was sweating, though, like, every night.
And the way you reacted to that back in Canada is you jumped on Tinder and found a terrible situationship. So, okay. I wonder what the coping mechanism here will be.
Like,
who knows?
Sweating, not eating, so monk fruit. I could look for it here, but thanks, Diaz. Yeah, like, I don't know. Looking back at my, like, mukbangs I was doing, I was, like, really addicted, so it's hard to overcome, really hard. You don't even realize, like, you know, you don't even realize that you're, like, finding excuses to eat what you're eating. You just...
Girl, shut the fuck up. I'm so sorry. Listen to this.
Looking back at my like mukbangs I was doing, I was like really addicted, so it's hard to overcome, really hard.
You don't have to film it. You don't have to film it. If you're acknowledging it as an addiction and as a terrible thing that has a control of your life, you don't need to film it. You don't need to monetize it. You don't need to take people's money on Cameo and eat on request. You don't need to do that. But you keep doing that. You keep worsening your relationship with food by tying it up with your income. Stop fucking mukbanging. Stop slobbering down corn dogs. Corn dogs. Corn dogs for a 30. Not even a 30. You get like a 25 out of that cut. 20? Whatever it is. Girl, no. You can say you're addicted to food. You can say you've got BED. You can say you've got a hard relationship with food. Say whatever you want. You don't need to film that behavior, but you choose to. Oh, I'm just now acknowledging my poor relationship with food. Fuck off. It's been 7 years of this. You've made your money. We all know why we're here. This is not a shock to anyone.
You don't even realize, like, you know, don't even realize that you're like
5 corn knobs.
Finding excuses to eat what you're eating. You don't realize it. Stay hydrated, yeah.
She needs corn knobs. Oceana, you are 100% correct, my dear. We have heard this excuse, this gurney, this story time a million times till Sunday, and she doesn't change. And maybe she'll change this time, but no one's getting their hopes up.
Don't even realize that you're like finding excuses to eat what you're eating.
Your excuse is, I need to do this because this is how I get paid. Find a different way to get paid.
You don't realize it. Stay hydrated, yeah.
3 weeks, MB, yes.
I don't know. I'm down. Like, I don't know how well, okay. Since my last weigh-in at the doctor, I was 166, right? So,
she's saying she's down 17 pounds. Or kilos. No, she said kilos. That's a much bigger number. What's, just for everybody else, kgs to lbs. So she's saying she's down since the last time she weighed in at the doctor, which I think was January-ish, right? She's down 37 pounds is what she's saying. Yeah, 37.5 pounds. So she's saying that she is currently weighing 149 kilos, which is 328 pounds. Okay, well, it must just be a lot of gas, I guess. She's trying to argue that it's 149 that she's 149 kilos or 328 pounds. I mean, I don't know. She's 5'1", 5'2" on a good day. Considering the gurney that we've been on, and specifically remembering that first episode of My 400 Pound Life, okay. And you know what? Even if that is the weight, sure, Jan, whatever. What does the number on a scale actually matter when we're talking about health? It's shit. It's in the toilet. It's bad. It's just bad. And that's not got to do with that number on the scale, really, but the, super morbid obesity of it all, that's the word, isn't helping the situation for sure.
I lost 17 kgs.
I think she's playing funny buggers.
Since then. Hey, living long. Yeah, losing weight, especially if you can't walk, yeah. Deleting Talabat off your phone.
Hey, Shenanigans, good to see you.
I've still been, eating. I haven't cooked, since I've been...
Oh my god, Mr. Snowflake. Hello, treadmill friend. Lovely to see you. I hope you're enjoying the walk.
Sick, not even once.
I got on a treadmill the other day for the first time in what feels forever. Because I just enjoy a walk, but I finished a little bit early in the gym because my back was sore, so I was just doing stretches. And I was like, oh, I'll get some steps in. I'll jump on the treadmill. And I was on it for 15 minutes and then stepped straight off. And my legs did that thing where they just kept going and wanting to carry me, too quickly. But hello.
So, but I just order really...
I hear inclines on a treadmill really mix things up. What was that thing that took over the world? It was 30, 20, 40. What was that thing? I wasn't into treadmill, so I didn't understand it.
I guess healthier stuff. I don't order fast food.
Oh, Mandy and Abby, you're on a treadmill too? Oh, work. Team treadmill.
I don't eat nearly as much as I would before. The walking at the beach. I think it wouldn't be so bad.
Yours doesn't have incline. Okay, but what if you just put something under the front of it? What if you just got a 2x4? Or could you wedge something under the front of it and just make your own incline? How about that?
I'd have more stamina for the heat if I wasn't so sick. I'm still weak and I'm on so many tablets and...
Well, they think outside the box, mate.
I'm just tired. Your body's tired when...
Yeah, safety first. Hang on, but also you could build a ramp or something.
It's trying to recover, I don't think I've ever had an infection that serious before. Dr. Skill was hacked. Yeah, they always say that, yo mama. They always say that. Yeah, I can eat
Super chats. Do you do the elliptical forwards or backwards?
things when I'm hungry. It just depends. Crackers. I don't have crackers.
Oh yes. When are we getting part 5? By the way, I'm not trying to rush an artist, but I would like to clear my schedule.
Stop being sick. Yo, that's the goal. I'm seriously fed up. This is it. This is the time.
All right, the time is now. Foodie's turning over a new leaf. We're getting healthy. Team healthy.
Yeah. Diabetetal? No, Chantopolis. I might do videos or live streams where we cook something together for dinner. And we eat and stuff, but it's not going to be unhealthy stuff. Vegetarian. Well, include being...
Great, good to see you. Hello.
Very heavily plant-based, a lot of fruits and veggies. That's mostly what I've been eating. I haven't been eating meat and stuff like that. Welcome, salam. 54 booty. Thank you.
Super chats is very impressive.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Wait, who's Elphaba? Do you mean like Galinda and Elphaba?
Bad kidney infection, Leslie. I don't...
Are you making a documentary on Wicked?
I don't know, maybe it wasn't fully resolved from the last time, but Like the thing is like high blood sugar can cause these infections. It's very common. And then the infection will cause continual high blood sugar. So it's like a never ending
I'm through accepting limits.
issue, you know? So they were trying to,
Shout out to the theatre gays and girls in the chat.
they didn't want me to
TikTok person. She's amazing. Okay.
leave the hospital until like 1 minute. Babe. Yeah, so would I know. So like, I don't, because WD, like, I don't feel like I want anybody anything. If I'm sick and I want time off, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, my life, I'm not here to entertain you every moment of your life, you know? Like,
Terrible TikTok person. Interesting.
like
Terrible in what way? Tell me more. Well, Deborah, according to her, I think the blood sugar has to do with, like, her diet, but who am I, you know?
like, no. What do you want me to do in the hospital? I'm not gonna go live in the hospital. I'm down around like 17 kgs, maybe more now. Hi, Jaina. Basically, like,
Oh, Neurospicy, that's so cute. That's lovely.
when you're in a hospital and you're hooked up to like IVs and like, ow, yeah, I could put it like in my hand. It like hurts so bad.
Ooh, show me.
17 kgs, maybe more now. Hi, Jaina. Basically, like,
She thinks she's down more than 17 kg since the start of the year. All right, girl.
when you're in a hospital,
Show me a bone density and muscle mass scan. Actually, you may have gotten one of those when you were at the doctor's, actually, or the ER.
and you're hooked up to like IVs
Show me that. Show me how much muscle mass we've got at the moment.
and like, ow, yeah, I could put it like
Considering the filters, you can barely see that bruise.
in my hand.
You can barely see it.
It like hurts so bad
This looks like a freckle.
because it's not like it's not fleshy and like the veins there are small. So,
Ugh, straight in the hand. Ow, ow, ow.
I mean, there's a chance at any moment, especially with the IV antibiotics. I'm thinking like my vein could blow at any time, you know. So I'm like, BBJ, I'm all Chinese to heal ya. Yeah, I didn't feel like talking.
Deb, hello, I see you. And Marissa, hello, good to see you. No, can't even see it. Like, it was just, it looked like dirt on her hand.
Down around like 17 kgs, maybe more now. Hi, Jaina. Basically, like, when you're in a hospital and you're hooked up to like IV.
Like, I'll try to get a good... That's how bad... She had an IV in her hand. And that's what it looks like, filters and all. That's as high a resolution as I can go. Do you want to zoom in a bit more? It just looks like... It looks like a freckle. Letty has a note. Alphabet is kind of like Foobs if you really just distilled it down to the thinking she's a singer, the e-begging, and the yelling at her audience, but dialed those elements up to 100. What does she sing, though? Graveyard, thank you for the super chat. Graveyard says, how dare you think her diabetes is related to her terrible diet? She's quite obviously had ghosts in her pancreas. Oh, no, they've moved on from other places.
I'm like,
Thank you,
yeah,
Graveyard.
I could put it like in my hand. Like
Not
so bad.
Not the quivering ghosts. The quivering ghosts of organs. Well,
because it's not like it's not fleshy and like the veins there are small. So I mean, there's a chance at any moment, especially with the IV antibiotics. I'm thinking like my vein could blow.
Oh, she does sing Defying Gravity, but like bad. Oh, see, if she, I'm getting the sense that this person may be a little bit problematic. So if she weren't, like, doing a duet with that would be quite fun, because like I know the words, but I can't hold a tune. So that would be fun, but also I would prefer Loathing, and I will take Galinda's part. But she does sound wildly problematic, so perhaps not.
At any time, you know. So I'm like, BBJ, I'm all Chinese to heal ya.
Oh, I never did a deep dive a little while ago. Oh. Okay. Well, we've got so many people. We've got the Australian Miriam, who I've seen popping up all over the place, who went on an exercise bike today or something. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I really want to go down that rabbit hole. And then I thought, you know what? But maybe we do need someone in this hemisphere to watch and comment because, you know, there's so many Australianisms that I feel might be missed by an international audience. I haven't had the gumption or gaudacity to watch anything just yet. I did watch one where she mentioned something about being bullied off the internet or too many haters. And 9 out of the 10 minutes were just sloppy, wet mouth and hand sounds, and that really just turned me off. As much as I'm into a mukbang, I like a little bit of backstory with my mukbangs, you know? But anyway, sorry, Alphaba, got it.
Yeah, I didn't feel like talking to anybody. Like, I don't even hardly talk to my family when I'm this sick. Like my mom had to like message Salah at one point because I forgot to update her, like, you know, one day because you just don't feel like it. You're just
Slurping kills me.
like dizzy and out of it, you know. So I didn't feel like answering questions and stuff. Hand and foot. I've had to have my IV in the foot before. Oh my gosh, it's so painful. Yeah, it sucks. And then my fingers are like, I don't know if you can see all the little pins. They had to keep pushing, like, and they're not like, they weren't gentle. Like, you know, they just came and like to take my blood. So like my blood, thanks, babe. My blood would go up and then it would go down a bit. Like they would give me like 5 units of insulin. It would go down and then it would
Tabby.
go back up again. And I'll go to the doctor's like, what?
Australian foodie confuses me. Yeah, I've seen general conversation about like the trollish elements of it all. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
What's wrong with you? And then I don't know what happened. Just like I fell asleep, kind of like semi-sleeping, like because I didn't have my CPAP like on, and I was just.
Annie with an L. Hello, lovely. Hope you have a big cup of tea this morning. Thank you for the super chat. It's good to see you today. Annie says, Zach, please look into the Aussie Mariam. She's either her legit and endearing despite the mouth sounds, or god dear Kath and Kim level troll comedy. All right, work. You know what? Maybe we'll do a marathon, Annie. Maybe we'll do that. But I need some context. I need history. I need lore. You know? So maybe I'll need to do some research. Oh, the mouth sounds are so bad though. Maybe it was just that one though. All right, I'll chalk it up to potential. World Traveler, thank you for the super chat, love. World says, isn't rapid weight loss something really bad when you have diabetes? Yes, unexplained weight loss specifically. And how is she saying her hands aren't fleshy when they're finally bedbound arc? Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Love you all. Love right back, World Traveler. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you for the support. Yeah, we are, I think... Chantal, over the years, has kind of struck me as, like, teetering on that... in bed, if not in bed, in apartment for days, kind of situation. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if nothing changes and we just get more mukbangs and another health scare in like 3 months' time, and it's just a slow kind of devolution, you know, digi-devolution.
It's like half sleeping, dozing. I didn't even realize it, and then like I woke up, and then like they tested my blood, and it was like 10, and then after it was like 10 for a while, they like started to like,
hey,
okay, you can go home, you know. So, what's a Butterfinger? I don't think we can get that chocolate bar here. But yes, I have to take insulin at night. Basically, what they're gonna do is, yeah, I have to go to like a diabetes education course, and I have some follow-ups appointments with doctors.
The way she doesn't look at the camera when she says this. In certain diabetics, administration of insulin in the evening only can reduce glucose production at night by the liver and lead to a normal or improved blood glucose value in the morning. Interesting. I was just trying to understand the purpose of only having insulin at night. That's what I was doing.
Internist doctor or whatever. So,
Teresa says, I watched her for a minute. She was sucking on an orange. That was enough.
Yeah. But yeah, just take my meds, I guess, and they didn't really talk about like what to eat. Thanks, you roller bites. Thank you, Richard. Nick Jonas has diabetes, like type 1, eh? Yeah. For now, anyway.
Oh, thanks, Annie.
Hey, Serena.
So slow-acting insulin for overnight. So breaking down of glucose, stabilizing blood sugar. Right. We've had this conversation before, I think.
Yeah. So I'm just on here updating you, like...
Bye, shenanigans. Have a great day.
I was gonna do a video, like, showing my thing.
Look, the weird thing is, Foodie is much more coherent in this live stream than she was at the beach. Like, at the beach, I thought she was dissociating. Like, she was about 10 seconds behind Poopy. Foodie, thank you for the super chat, love. Foodie says, the way she says what they're going to do, she's not participating in her own treatment. Yeah. And if they gave her evening insulin, it's long-acting. Which would make sense. Oh, look, Julia's there. By the way, has Julia been spayed or vaccinated? Any chance? No, probably not. No. Nope.
Mostly like they were worried about like the creatinine level, but like my A1C
Creatinine.
actually went down.
Creatinine.
It was like 10.
Level.
What was it before? Anyways, I'm curious.
What is that?
It was like down like a full point. It was like 10 something like back in November.
Normal result is whatever. Sure, whatever. What is? Is it? Wait, not creatine. Creatinine? What is it? What is? What is? Sure.
When I went to see this doctor, and now it's 9, which is high, but it's still going down.
Go back. A waste product that comes from the digestion of protein in your food and the normal breakdown of muscle tissues. Oh, is this the protein she's been pissing out? Yeah, creatine blood, creatinine, whatever. Blood test measures the level of that in the blood. This test is done to see how well your kidneys are working. That's the beefy pee.
He actually went down.
Good job, us. Brothy pee.
My things. Mostly like they were worried about like the creatinine level, but like my A1C actually went down. It was like 10. What was it before? Anyways, I'm curious. It was like down like a full point. It was like 10 something like back in November when I went to see this doctor, and now it's 9, which
How's that work?
is high, but it's still going down, so I'm happy about that.
Well, I guess because she did have moments there where she was like, oh, I'm taking the metformin and I'm down to like 7. So I guess that there may have been like week-long periods where that was helping, so that would explain why her A1C is a little bit more balanced out. But also she's got blood sugars of 22.
My liver enzymes are like so normal.
That's crazy to me. How she has like severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and her liver enzymes are normal. That needs some explaining to me. How does she have normal liver you know what? Whatever. God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, the creatinine.
How is that possible?
Oh, I don't know if it's in the liver section. Yeah, the creatinine was pretty high. So that is why they were concerned. But then the ER doctor's like, your kidney function.
The liver can repair itself, but her liver has been described as having severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. She told us her liver was 27 centimeters. Essentially, Chantal's liver... No, 21 centimeters, I think. Chantal's liver is 3 times the size of an average human's liver, according to the number she gave us. I don't understand. Maybe she has a super liver. Like, maybe she's just got... Maybe her liver's just extra strong. I don't know how livers work. Oh, it was 27? Okay, so it was over 3 times the size. Because I think... Was the average human liver like 7 centimeters? I think so. Well, in her age bracket, the diameter would be 14. So it's just under half. Sorry, I misspoke. Super liver.
Has improved a lot since being here, and I'm not worried about the creatinine level anymore. It's gone down, so.
Right.
I'm like, yes. Maybe I just needed,
Hi, Milo.
like, instead of oral antibiotics last time, I really needed, like, something stronger IV. I don't know. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Yeah, eat better and eat less. Exactly. Cricket. That's what I've been doing. Like, eating normal, whole food. Not necessarily...
Well, no, Jen, from my understanding, the A1C measures the average over 3 months, but they don't need tests. It's because let me get this right. Is it the glucose? The glucose in the blood can last up to 3 months. So at any one point in time, they can take a test and see a 3-month snapshot of what the last 3 months looked like. Glucose? Insulin? Glucose? No, it's something else. A1C. Something else. Anyway, don't mind me.
Like, I do eat a lot of salad, but... Here's my papers for that. ER. Keep it all organized in one. But yeah, I'm actually relieved at how, like, accessible the healthcare is here and how, like, affordable it is.
I'm assuming a 9 is not good. Super chats. Well, it says here... I don't know if she was talking about creatinine levels or A1C then when she was talking about the 9 to 10. But either way, still not great. It's like tree rings. Oh, that's really a cute way to see it, Pink.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, it's more expensive in Canada, but compared to, like, if you went to Canada without any health insurance, you'd be paying probably like in America, you know? So, Leslie, welcome to very...
She seems to have a very limited and skewed view of the worldwide, like, healthcare systems, but whatever.
Users ready to... Hello.
Oh, it's a blood cell. Thank you, Ayana. I appreciate it. Ayana came in with a note saying the life cycle of a blood cell is 3 months. So you can see how blood glucose is breaking down over 3 months over the life cycle of a cell. Sure.
So that takes...
Yes, because the glucose attaches to red blood cells. Insulin breaks it down. I think. Don't listen to me. I'm just trying to work things out. Things are hard. Sour Peach, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. And lovely to see you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Sour Peach says, Poppy, my coworker has diabetes / is obese, fatty, and large liver is common. Also, Girl World decided we love you, Miriam. She's sliding doors foodie with a cute puppy. Oh, cute. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. I hope you and your coworker are doing well. And thank you so much for the support. Thank you.
Really good care of me. Are you kidding? Pushing me around, wheelchairs, making sure I have everything I need. Hey, Melly, hey! A lot of people are open.
Well, Deborah, I remember, I think Milk Tea was making some commentary on the price of access to not medication, like medical healthcare and stuff. And even when Chantal was talking about, oh, it's only a couple of dollars to go and see the clinic, we all kind of side-eyed and did a little bit more digging into access. So yeah, I don't actually know. Milk might actually have a really good perspective on like emergency room access and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna believe a word Foodie says about how affordable her. You really? I was just thinking about it the other day. She really has stopped talking about civil IDs, hasn't she?
So I take really good care of me. Are you kidding?
Like, she just fully acknowledged that the tourism status was what it was, and still tries to, like, lie her way around that now. Crazy.
Pushing me around, wheelchairs, making sure I have everything I need. Hey, Melly, hey! A lot of people are open. But yeah, Kuwaiti hospitals are great. Yeah, I was like afraid, like kind of, but so I was like, don't worry about that, you know, like don't worry about any of that. It's in my nature to worry about that. Welcome, salam, Sarah Jean. How are you? Hey, Laura. Yeah, I needed a wheelchair to go into the hospital, but not when I left because I was not as dizzy. Husband of the year, yes.
No, not husband of the year. Isn't this the same husband who brought her the Burger King in the last mukbang? Okay.
To make a...
No, thank you.
Yeah, I have to because, you know.
Average hospital stay in Kuwait per day is 70 KD. She's lying again. I'm shocked. Foodie? Lying? No way.
He did a lot for me, but, you know, my husband. Thanks, Melly. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still feeling like I'm recovering from being sick, but, you know. Susie, how would I not be this sick? What are you even talking about? You're so retarded. That doesn't even make...
Whoa. Glad we're using slurs. No, not glad. The opposite. Upset. Not upset. Never be upset with Foodie. She doesn't deserve that emotional energy. Do better. Don't use slurs. Effie, thank you for being here for 12 months, mate. Happy anniversary. Effie says 12 months. Pfft, I've been here before. Live streams. Good to see you, Effie. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fabulous day.
Any sense at all. That doesn't even make any sense at all. I'm a 40-year-old woman. Like, what are you talking about? Actually, anytime I eat something unhealthy, he doesn't like that I do it. But I'm a willful individual and I do what I want.
You really don't, though, because he literally pays for it on his phone. You've told us that you don't have Talabat on your phone because all of the messages and all of the payments need to go through his phone because it's his bank account, because you take it from your YouTube paycheck and dump it into his bank account so he can technically pay for everything over there, even though that's actually your money, girl. What are you doing? But also, he fucking delivers you food. You barely go out of the house. You can't drive there. You can't walk a block without keeling over from heat stroke or general bad health. What are you talking about? I'm a willful individual. Ma'am, at this point in time, you're a slug. No offense, slugs.
Actually, Susie, you don't know anything about a relationship, just like all of the other morons who have
Call her out, Susie.
something to say about it.
Also, you don't have to interact with her personally, but good on you, Susie.
Yeah, I want to take balloons up to Everest. Sounds dangerous, but yeah,
You tell her, Sarah.
I had IV. It was liquid IV. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he throws food at her, says, get on the mukbang, and then disappears to his room to play video games and talk to other women. Sorry, business partners. At 2 o'clock in the morning. Also, you pay for his lifestyle.
Yeah, Kat, see, that's true.
Also, he pinches your cheeks. He doesn't clap them. Sorry.
Not enough balloons.
I feel we're misrepresenting slugs here. That's true. Slugs are important elements of the ecosystem. I mean, Foodie is as well, but in a different way. Slugs impact ecosystem. Give me a brief. Slugs, like every living organism in an ecosystem, have a role. As well as providing a crucial food source for other wildlife, many species are key composters, helping to break down decomposing vegetation. There you go. See? They're useful. More useful than Foodie. I mean, Foodie does eat and poop, so I guess there's that. And she does provide financial benefit to Poopy. So if you think of that in a way of, like, giving fuel upwards, same thing.
She lives. Hey, Beezer, great to see you alive.
Slugs leave slime trails. Well, Mum, I mean, so does Foodie in a way. Don't think about that.
You're feeling better. Thank you, French fried frog face.
Don't think about that.
Thank you for the super chat. WDH, maybe we should block you. I think that's a good idea because you're very condescending and negative towards
I'm so sorry.
us and for no reason. And goodbye, you're not needed. I don't know how people think that he needs me for money. I've
He does need you for money.
said a million effing times.
He needs you for money, girl.
He's paid every single bill
With your money.
before he met me. So why would
He was living in what looked like it was a studio. He was living in a studio. Didn't have a window, had a shared bathroom, had an air fryer and like a little fridge as a kitchen. Like, not shitting on that, but just acknowledge what his living situation was before Chantel and now after Chantel. Or with Chantel. Maybe we'll see it after Chantel at some point in time. But, like, girl, his lifestyle is very different. You have enriched his lifestyle with your YouTube money. For me, that's what I think this relationship has always been about. You don't see it, but whatever.
he not be able to pay any bills? He pays every single Kuwait bill there is. House and home, car, everything that requires somebody from here to pay, he pays.
Because you take your money and you put it in his bank account.
All right? So
After maybe, we're still not really sure whether or not it's garnished by the Canadian Revenue Agency. Because, you know, you had those 2 bankruptcies and, like, multiple years worth of unpaid taxes. The privilege!
yeah. Flying her boo-boo out to her house.
Yeah, Al told us this was happening, like, way back in the day. And, like, you know, don't trust anything that anyone really says as far as you can throw the concept of a conversation. But still.
I haven't been up to date on ALR, your mom, I have to admit. Sorry, but... It is Julia on the couch.
Paying does not equal using own money. That's very true, Haz. She's very specific in the way that she says it.
Mama Juice. Whose account name, babe?
How can one person have so much stupid in them? I don't know. It is an interesting thing to watch.
I don't have a husband to take care of them. They're just stupid.
It's just the same thing as Old Mate, where she was like, you can pay for it, put it on your card, and then would, like, put the camera on Old Mate while he was paying. Meanwhile, on the flip side of that coin, raging about, I go to Adonis and buy groceries for you every week, I'm paying your rent, I bought you an iPad, I'm paying for your phone. It's like, yeah, girl, but he's buying the coffee for sure. You didn't just, like, transfer him $50 for, like, a singular mushroom. Probably just a regular, what do they call them? Button mushroom. Whatever. Anyway, there was a joke in there.
ignorant. Like, they, like, why wouldn't somebody, like, why, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. Get a life.
Also, Poopy's the one encouraging her to, like, eat for money. Think about that. Knowing, and, like, she sits there and she says, oh, he doesn't know about BED, he doesn't know about my relationship with food, this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, he's also encouraging her to down corn dogs for cash. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't enable me. What are you talking about?
Thank you, G-dubs. I know you guys care. It means a lot to me, really.
I only paid his rent twice, you stupid haters. Like...
Oh, the name French fried frog face, yeah. Yep.
Corn knobs. Sorry, not corn dogs. Corn knobs.
Have furniture behind you in an apartment. I think it's clear that you're financially good. Am I here asking people for money? Begging people for money? Do I have my cash app? Like, no, I don't care. Like,
will Cameo for... Well, I mean, will eat on Cameo for food.
like, what the hell? We've traveled. We have a house. We have a home. We have, like, everything we need. We don't, like, whatever. We pay for our healthcare, so... I've heard people say, they can't afford healthcare. Here. You don't know anything. The first thing about any of our finances, you don't know anything about what my husband can afford or what he can do. The fact that you stereotype me as a fat woman, disgusting fat woman who's only being used for money.
You said disgusting.
That's your effing problem.
Also, these are your words, by the way.
Anything. The first thing about any of our finances, you don't know anything about what my husband can afford or what he can do. The fact that you stereotype...
I know he couldn't afford an apartment like this or situation type of deal like this without you. I know that. Because he was living in a different situation. And I know there's men's accommodation versus family accommodation. I understand that there's that whole conversation to be had. But, like, the added benefit of the YouTube purse, as well as loophole marriage to Chantal, elevates Poopy's, like, living situation. It's not all just about the money. But anyway...
Me as a fat woman, disgusting fat woman who's only being used for money. That's your effing problem. It doesn't mean it's true. Just means...
Okay, great, but I will choose to believe it's true because I've seen this play out for the last 2 years.
You're delusional.
Chantal, Mary, take the mirror away. Don't call us delusional when you're living in this situation type of deal. You were going to escape back to Canada to get healthcare at the start of the year, and he came online, found someone in the internet audience, and decided to sext with them. He sent dick pics. He sent dick pics to an audience member and feet pics. Ew. And then asked them whether or not they could have a baby and how much money they made and how quickly they could get to Kuwait while you were gone. Wake up! Have some self-respect and wake up!
Yeah, there's so many... Exactly, Leslie, exactly. They'll always have something to say, exactly. Yes.
It doesn't take a genius to look at this situation and go, he might be using you.
Oh. Don't entertain the clowns, yeah. Scapegoat. So, oh, comic book, look at this.
Break out the list, Lily.
Yes. Ice cold water. It looks tempting, doesn't it? Oh, ice and water, I'm telling you. The best ever.
Just a classic.
In the tea. Milky tea. I like just tea with milk, no sugar. I'm getting used to it. Yeah, I did go to the doctor, yeah. Projection on there.
Health queen.
Part.
We don't believe in sugar anymore.
Yeah, I've not, as big as I ever have been, never had trouble getting a decent person. I've had like one really horrible, already know about that, so.
Yeah.
Yo, mama. No. Yeah, he has an expensive laptop, but we okay him.
Plush says, Foodie, I first learnt of you via your own I projectile vommed your bathroom and crapped through my pants story. I think that's objectively disgusting.
Plain black tea? Sometimes
yes.
I like it like that too. Because they're ignorant, just reaching with no clue. Yeah, that's what I don't get though. Like, what?
Oh God.
Babe, I forgot to tell you, so I'm gonna embarrass you now. No. The other night.
Toby has a note saying you made a live stream offering citizenship for a relationship. That's our Foodie.
When we were sleeping, you did your...
What was it called? Wasn't the stream called, like, Who Wants a Visa or something like that? Or Who Wants Citizenship? Something like that.
Laugh in your sleep. You're like, thanks, Gabrielle. Excuse me. You were like, it was like... It scared the crap out of me. I was like, should I run? No, because you were sleeping and then you're just like, It was like a weaker one. It wasn't as like loud. But
I can't tell you how quickly I would have run from that bedroom if I'd woken up and my partner was goofy laughing in their sleep.
it was so funny. It was like a short, small bit of your laugh.
No, thank you.
Ugh. Balloon.
No, thank you. Goofy is a wonderful character and a great dad to Max. But no. No, the goofy laugh is forever triggering. That's where she should take off the CPAP and put it on him. Ooh, do you think the CPAP's still mucusy? Yeah, probably. Yuck.
Babe,
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
you make me laugh. Did you guys hear that? So far, it's funny.
Kitty, I see you.
Yeah, a teardrop. I was
Hey,
like,
Linda,
what the
what
heck?
did you buy? Oh no, Mai's angry. Why are you angry? What's wrong?
Yeah, hold me.
Oh, they're laughing.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Julia, she's not even moving. She's used to it. Juice. Oh, Mama Juice. Mama.
Just confirming that cat noise was on the phone because she never calls Julia Julia
Anyways, she's cute.
in the way that she did when that phone recording was playing.
By the way, my vacation. Where in the hospital? Pia Maria, hello. By the way, Harry got out of his cage again. Probably my fault. I don't know. I don't know if I left it open when I was feeding him. So basically, we come home from the hospital.
Poor Howie. Hey, he must be so confused when the cage is just left open and he's got an entire room to just escape through.
And we get into the bedroom and I'm taking off like everything. And I hear Salah go, oh, the hamster! Babe, your reaction to the hamster? Yes, babe.
Howie got out again. He was probably building another nest under the couch.
Harry was like, I turn to look, there's a cushion on the ground, like where Julia likes to sleep in the bedroom. And he's there like this with his ears super alert. And he's just looking at Salah. And I'm like, we couldn't believe it. Like, how the door was closed to his room. So the journey he must have taken to get out of his cage, down off the dresser, out, he must have squeezed under the door. And Julia's roaming around the house. I don't know. I don't even like to think about it. There's so many places he could
I think Radigan came up the drain again and helped Howie out.
have been. We would have never found him if he didn't want to be found. So I grabbed him and put him back in his cage. I don't know if he can open his cage.
Howie is going to escape through an open window like that Dank Fupa animation.
Like, he's weird.
Mark my words.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't think she does anything to him when she comes face to face. Because
Howie does sound stressed. I agree, Stephen.
when we went away to when we went away to Thailand, there was a couple of times that the person watching them said that they came face to face before because he got out of his cage, and they were just whatever. She's curious, but she doesn't, get a pet camera, get a GoPro on Julia. There was no meal that sent me to the ER because it was after like my mukbangs and stuff. Like it was on like July 1st evening. Like I started getting sick with the kidney infection. But the meals don't help blood sugar. I'm sure of that. They're not healthy, so.
Well, you'd know best.
Yeah, the Mission Impossible. She's afraid of the hamster. She just likes to act tough, but it's all amuse. It's all gross. What is the term? I don't know.
Brandon.
It's the time
It's great lore.
of the season. Travel plans are not on hold. Nope.
Travel plans are what, in 3 months' time? Around about?
Maybe. Juice! She looks comfy in that little ray of sunlight. The balloon. No, it's not happening. You can't go to Mount Everest on the top. Maybe to the base camp I'll go in a balloon chair, like Danny Deck chair. A ruse. It was all a ruse. Chubby ruse. I have kidney issues due to my anorexia and I have to be on IV in hospital and my potassium goes low.
How are we only 34 minutes into this?
Oh, sorry to
It's because I won't shut up, that's how.
hear that, Laura. I really hope I wish you recovery. It's not easy. Eating disorders are the worst. But yeah, either end of the side, yeah, either end is really not healthy. Last night I dreamt of El Sultan.
Okay, do you mind if I start skipping? Is that okay?
Don't let my dream be a dream.
This was 1.5
Yeah, it's
times
true.
speed.
It's true, Laura. I hope you get better. I really do.
Do it? Okay, great. Good.
Some of you guys are
Now that, like, the actual, like, health conversation has ended, I don't know if she's got too much left in her. Well, I mean, there's always more, but...
Yeah, none of your cats like to be picked up.
At this point, she's just talking to the 8 people in the chat who have missed her.
So for sure, Laura, yeah, you can overcome it 100%.
Skip.
I am a fan of the drink milk tea, not of the overused name of every friggin' edgelord reactor wannabe.
Shout out to the edgelord reactor milk tea. Hope you're having a great day, milk. What an edgelord!
BBJ is just.
Do you think she knows what that word means?
Stuff.
I don't think she does.
A huge troll, living Laura. They've been around for a while. Just ignore.
the edgiest there is.
I will outlive you all. Well, I wish all of you to live a long and prosperous life.
Hi, Katie. Good to see you.
Thanks, Ren. It's amazing what a little bit of freshening up makeup-wise will do, huh? 75 in Ottawa? I wish I was taking a stroll, babe, with you in the nice Canadian forest area.
The edgiest of edgelords.
Happy Islamic New Year. Amanda, thank you. Do you play any games?
Hey, Hugh. Like an hour?
I haven't been.
It's fine.
These are extraordinary. Bigfoot. I suspect there's Bigfoots, yeah. One time I was eating Taco Bell. Like...
It is Marissa.
I heard something rustling in the bushes. And I heard a sneeze, too. It was like an animal rustling, but like a human sneeze. I don't know what it is.
Oh my god, shut up.
Ladidi, you'll have to rewind after a rewatch because...
Strange, lovely to see you today. Thank you for being here for 8 months. Strange says, I wish you would stop talking about edging. She has said that word a lot.
Basically, I'm out of the hospital. But yeah.
Edgy McGee.
Very good experience. You know, I don't know. For staying overnight, getting all the labs, getting all the medications they gave me, plus the follow-up appointments.
How much did it cost?
Was all included in the price, plus the
What was the price?
consultation fee to see the doctor. Like, I was in observation for quite a while.
Uh-huh.
And you would never believe what's the lot paid for that.
So why don't you tell us?
It was
70 Kuwaiti dinar.
If you had all that done in, like, you know, the US with no health insurance or something.
Why would you compare it to the US with no health insurance? You're from Canada. You have socialized healthcare. How much did it cost, Miss Tourist?
Something like that, or like say like you were, you know, went to Canada with no health insurance or something like that, or probably any country. I don't know.
You don't know, but how much did it cost?
The cheese singles, I give them to Harry at BBJ. But let's count them next time.
No, she didn't tell us.
Shall we? When she stalked you to that smoke shop and said that the Taco Bell and smoke shop was hers to go. Yeah.
She doesn't know anything about conversion, Jack. No. She started calling things that are dinar dollars and being very confused. She doesn't understand conversion. She admits it to herself. When she first moved over to Kuwait, she was like, I'm going to have so much money. The conversion rate's so good. Like, the Kuwaiti dinar is so like expensive. It's so high. It's one of the best currencies in the world, the most expensive currencies in the world. I'm gonna have so much money. And then she went over there, and instead of timesing her Canadian dollars by 4, it divided. So she's not good at math.
People are still acting like that's totally normal. An overnight in observation is 10K. Are you serious?
Thick as a brick. She is dense. Yeah.
Babe, I don't know. It was 10K. Did you hear that, babe? Like, if you don't have insurance or anything like that, and a lot of people in the US don't have insurance.
Again, why are we talking about the US?
You know, what?
You're not American. Well, you're not from the USA. You are Canadian. You are from North America, but you are Canadian. You have no experience with the US health service. What are you talking about?
Way too far.
Oh, but you know, service like I received in Kuwait. First of all, it was so Western. Her words, not mine, by the way, kind of sort of verbatim. Actually, all impressed, fucking idiot. And then, but do you know how much you would have paid for like overnight observation and an ER trip and like time with a doctor and insulin and all of this? Do you know how much it would cost? It would cost in the US? No, and you don't. You have no like perspective on that. Shut up. Oh, there's a community tab post. Oh no, the beast is awake. Let's have a check. Who is she mad at? Is it the Happy Canada Day one? Or is Snoopy pooping? Not Snoopy pooping. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. She's about to school us all on carbohydrates. All right, chat. Everybody, get your pencils out, please. This will be on the test. Here we go. Okie dokie. Alrighty, here we go. 4 minutes ago, it was edited. I would have loved to have seen the unedited version. Foodie voice. It's been so long. For the know-it-alls attacking me when I said in my stream that carbs do not cause diabetes, watch this video. And yes, she is an actual diabetes dietitian. Though for sure, when you actually have diabetes, because your body can no longer process sugars any longer, redundant double negative or whatever in there, we have to eat them with care, but they are not the cause of insulin resistance. Okay, chat, what are our thoughts? Insulin resistance. On the whole, data clearly indicates that low carbohydrate intake might be correlated with insulin resistance, and that consumption of 45 to 65% of energy intake from carbohydrates is important to maintain normal glucose hemostasis in individuals of normal weight. That's the National Institute of Health.gov. What foods cause insulin resistance? Foods to avoid for insulin resistance: soda, juice, and sweetened tea, refined grains including white rice, white bread, cereal with added sugars, ultra-processed snack foods like candies, cookies, cakes, and chips. Right. Well. People living with health conditions involving insulin resistance, such as metabolic syndrome and polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS, may experience a dramatic lowering of insulin with carb restrictions, according to a 2020 review. Right, well, the takeaway I've got from that is don't drink soda, juice, sweetened tea, white rice, white grains, etc., etc. That is Chantel's entire diet. I mean, she does eat a lot of bread and rice, to be fair. Yep, that's everything she eats. Don't play the video. I'm not planning on it. I'm not taking health advice from TikTok, from some random TikTok that Foodie's pulled out of nowhere. What is she actually trying to say here? For the no attacking. Calm down. No one's attacking, girl. We're having a conversation. Carbs do not cause diabetes. Watch this video. Like, what? Because your body can no longer process sugars any longer. That's a very confusing statement. You have to eat them with care. Yeah, maybe try broccoli. I don't know. So, wait, is Foodie trying to say that carbs are good for diabetes? Is that what she's saying? Like, we've had that conversation about low GI carbohydrates. I get that. But what? Stella says that there's a difference between having one small baked potato and having a bucket of rice. Yeah. I think she's just rationalizing not eating low carb. I just don't understand. Like, why did she not just follow the diabetes doctor that she spoke to earlier in the year? You know, 1 palm of rice, no red meat, no eggs, no cheese, keep to lean proteins, vegetables, and like a palm of rice a day. Like 1 piece of bread? Right. Let me just Google one thing. What causes type 2 diabetes? What is the main cause? Overweight, obesity, and physical inactivity. You're more likely to develop type 2 diabetes if you are not physically active and are overweight or have obesity. Extra weight sometimes causes insulin resistance and is common in people with type 2 diabetes. The location of body fat also makes a difference. Great. And what increases blood sugar levels? Carbohydrates. Specifically, super processed carbohydrates and things like juice, soda, white rice, white bread, added sugars, etc. Okay, Google, is Chantal a dick? All right, well, back to this one. Sorry. There we go. Well, that was a fun community tab post. Thank you, chat.
Yeah, I have the results. Like, I don't have them, like, from the clinic, yes, which I brought with me to the ER, like, the hospital. And then when I was in OBS, they did, like,
Sorry, chat.
like, repeat blood work to make sure, like, the levels were going down. And then I was released when they were at a point where it was, like...
That's true. The palm size measurement is hard for Chantal because the hands do be changing.
Good, you know? So... Hey, Toby Wheels. You have 12K medical. What? 12K medical debts? You got those...
Hot latte. Her portions are crazy. And the fact that she weighs nothing, like, counts nothing, just measures, like... I think there was one live stream that we caught where she was saying how she took her blood sugars 3 times in a day or something. But outside of that, I don't think she was taking, like, taking readings more than, like, every so often, you know? Neurospicy, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership, lovely. And Colleen, hello, welcome. Please make sure you thank the lovely Neurospicy and enjoy the new emojis. Mai, thank you for the super chat as well. Mai says, girl just needs to Google, is carb bad for type 2? Yeah, or go and speak to the diabetic educator. That would also help. But she's so, what's the word? Specific in her arguments. It's like, well, you're all idiots for saying that carbohydrates cause insulin resistance. It's like, oh, okay, girl. Like, it's a bigger picture of carbs directly affecting insulin resistance and more your 400 grams of carbohydrates a day for the last 20 years has ended up resulting in you being like you're a type 2 diabetic, and yes, you're more than likely insulin resistant, and the fact that you're on insulin now instead of just being able to manage it by diet truly does showcase the fact that you refuse to change. Anyway,
600 for
it's fine. It's whatever.
ambulance ride 5 minutes from the hospital.
But the direct correlation isn't there. So how dare you say that carbs equal insulin resistance? It's like, all right, well.
So like,
well, carbs got us to where we are with the with the super morbid obesity, and you know the type 2 diabetes is directly a result of rather the obesity and the lifestyle and diet that you've had for the last 35 years, but whatever, it's fine. You're right, I guess.
like, for everything, I'll just tell you guys, like, for transparency, but like the hospital, the clinic was more expensive. Like the hospital, you go in, you get triaged, they give you like, then you see a doctor, like, so basically everything, they see the doctor.
Oh yeah, Olivia, I forgot about the chocolate chip cookies and that the liter of milk she guzzled.
To stay in OBS.
Milk guzzler. Call her Homelander.
They give me insulin, diabetes medication, meals, IV antibiotics, follow-up appointment with the internist is included, diabetes education is included, the parking was free, so everything was less than $50 for every.
I think she means 50 Kuwaiti dinar.
Everything. So.
She doesn't mean 50 Canadian loonies. She means 50 Kuwaiti dinar.
Yeah, babe, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Less than $50, yep. Right, babe?
Kuwaiti dinar.
What, I don't remember, it was like 10 KD, right?
I don't think she's got that right. I think she's trying to nudge him into a lie.
No, 10 KD, Brenda.
No, I don't think that's right. She doesn't know conversions. What are you talking about?
Yeah. It's free for Kuwaitis. It depends, like, on your status.
What's your status, Chantal? Now would be a good opportunity to clean all of that up.
Yeah.
Also, where's the marriage license?
That's, like, I don't think that, like, basically, if you I haven't started it yet, Cyrilin, the education thing. I just got an appointment. Like, I have to go with this slip to this nurses area in the internal medicine department. It's a huge, the hospitals here are huge. They have so many departments.
I feel like she's lying. I just instinctively, it's lies.
So anyway, like, paying for healthcare to me is stupid. It's like,
Brandon says she's actually a government official of Kuwait now. Proves she isn't.
oh well, I have no money. I guess I'm gonna die. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Just dumb. Should be first thing priority on any budget.
Well, I guess, I mean, we would have to have a conversation. Like, her accessing the ER, someone might be able to help me out, people who have travelled a lot. Surely she would have travel insurance? Like, travel healthcare insurance for if she needed to go to the ER. So I wonder whether or not that would have gotten picked up. Surely she'd have, you know what? That sounds like a sensible thing, and Foodie's not known for that.
Just for an office visit to Dr. US 75 and up, and that's not including the care they give us once they're seen. I know, that's crazy. That's why I was so afraid.
I'm very optimistic.
Of like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to stay. I was telling Saul, I'm like, I'm gonna have to stay overnight. They're gonna charge me for every friggin' labs. They're gonna charge me for everything that happens there. And he's like, don't worry, don't worry. You know, you'll see how it is when we get there. And so, love living in France because of free healthcare. Yeah, of course, you live in a Gulf country, duh. Yeah, I was surprised. Like, wow, you know.
She does think paying taxes is stupid. You're right. She also just didn't do that for a couple of years.
Taxes and reaction channels. That's true. The ambulance ride here in Kuwait is free. Hey, Belly.
Oh, that's the other question. Did she take an ambulance or did she get driven? Surely driven.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing new. So, you know, mashallah, I feel very blessed for that. Yeah.
Emerald has a note saying that's what her first clinic visit cost. Didn't she say it was like 8 KD or something like that?
Oh my god.
5 KD, that was the first clinic visit? Yeah, I think she's kind of pulling that out of nowhere.
Ben Brizuela, I remember that. Foodie Beauty's beautiful, Foodie Beauty's wonderful. And then he just turned like full hater. Yeah, I had an infection, kidney infection, which I'm still technically fighting. Like, I still have more antibiotics to take and finish.
How's the sciatica?
And
gosh, she is really falling apart, hey.
Yeah. 2. Wow, university and schools are free, Pia? That's nice. Brenda, yes, in Syria, I went to many forests. Yeah, Syria has a lot of nice areas, eh? Yeah, rest, that's what I've been doing.
Sciatica.
And I don't feel like talking, like, a lot of the time. Like, I'm starting to feel, like, more energy now, but, like, in general, I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like interacting and just being on, you know?
Yeah, because she only wants to do this for a mukbang. That's the only reason Chantal wants to do this. It's attention and food.
Anti-bezotics. Oh, never mind. I won't tell you right now. Nothing important. Don't worry.
Oh.
BDI. Look at her. What do you think you are, a cat? Get out of here. Yeah, G-Dub's got no mountains. Yeah, the hills. Yes.
Also, she has been on antibiotics more times in, like, the last 12 months than I've ever been on in my life. That's crazy. Crazy. A lot of antibiotics.
You're entitled to off. You seem lethargic. I am very lethargic, yeah. Amazon addiction, I used to have one, I know.
Where's Box Mountain?
Yeah, Michaela.
It's disappeared.
What? I didn't even bother reading that. Didn't make any sense, I'm sure.
Oh, also, chat, thanks all for being here. If you'd like to hit the like button while you're hanging out, feel free.
Do you ever meditate?
If not, that's cool. But, you know.
No.
I appreciate it.
So they took over my home. They took over your home. Makeup addiction? Levitate bees.
Okay, she's just saying words
I
now.
want to run across the couches like this.
I've got like 10 minutes, so let's see if we can just skip a little bit.
Yes. Sometimes, like when there was no males, like no male doctor like coming for a while, like before the male doctor would come in, like there would be like a female nurse, I guess, that would come in and say the doctor is going to come see you. Is it okay? So I would have time to put my hijab back on because in the hospital there's a separate observation for men.
Also, I wonder what Poopy was doing while Chantal was in the hospital.
And there's a separate observation for women. So in the observation for women, it's all women, like other than the doctors. And the nurses are called sisters. Like you don't hear nurse, nurse. It's all night. Sister, sister, sister. I never called for anybody. I literally just laid there like lethargic as hell, just enjoying the infusions. Like, get better, get better. Not
Infusions?
enjoying, but like, yeah, I needed to feel better, you know. So
Oh, IV?
after a bit of fluids, I felt a little better. But I didn't like really put the IV. It hurt so bad. That was right here. It's tender when I touch it. Their stuff is cheap, yeah. Babe.
Too tired? That's what she's saying. She's saying she was there overnight. Sperm everywhere. In and out of a diabetic coma. Maybe Peach. Maybe.
Yeah. That's the thing. People buy a lot of useless crap. You bought beef on Temu? Ew. Maybe they're waiting for the cow to die. If you're waiting that long. Hey, Andre Marie! So, but it's like a semi-private room, so I had to share a room with somebody. But it was just an elderly lady who was just like very quiet and sleeping. There was like one person the whole time, and I'm not making fun of them because I'm sure they had like dementia or something. Like sometimes like dementia patients will just continually
Maybe just like keep in mind that person's condition and honor their privacy instead of telling this story.
say the same thing over and over. But this person was like kind of growling and bawing at like a sheep at the same time.
Why would you tell this story?
The whole time, like right in the room next to me, loudly over and over, and I could not like get proper rest.
You poor dear.
So
Maybe if you took care of yourself. Ooh, controversial.
you beef from Temu? I watch somebody who opens old MREs from like the 40s, and sometimes there's like ham steaks or like beef steaks in there, and he sometimes tries it.
A wonderful human being is a good way to say it. My wonderful.
Sharing one with the person barfing all the time. Oh no, I couldn't. Oh no.
I'm so sorry, love.
There was somebody who was throwing up a lot though, from a distance, like one of the distant rooms, but I wasn't near it, but it was still gross.
Again, telling all these stories that aren't yours. Good job, girl.
Brenda, I never was, and I never will follow them. Hey,
Bye,
Desiree, I'm
Lemons. Have a
doing a
great
bit
day.
better. That's Steve MRI guy, yeah. The MRIzer.
Chris, you're telling me she sleeps like 12 hours a day. I don't know what a proper rest is to Chantal.
They're interesting.
Also, she's got nothing else going on.
The ones from the friggin' 50s and 40s, like, they're interesting to me because it's like the products you don't even hear about now. They don't have the same names. I don't know. I used to give them cigarettes in the MREs. They would.
Oh my god, Chantal, watch better content if you're going to talk about it, please. Just watch something more interesting, at least. Please. I mean, that content can be interesting to people, but the retelling of, ooh, what's in this mystery packet from rations from 60 years ago is... the shine is really dulled when it's retold through Foodie.
I like real fruit juice. Like, the best is green apple juice. Crisp. They juice fresh green apples and they put ice. So good.
Save that for the
I love green
cameos.
apples.
It's fine.
I don't like red apples. I don't know why. It's 7:41 a.m. here, Lauren.
I'm just a quirky girl.
What, babe? Oh, what Belly said? That's funny. I would have
As this entire live was 2.5 hours. We're going to get through about half of it.
put it past them, Belly. No more hydrating fruits, though. No, I had some fruit in the hospital. They gave me fruit. I was diabetic, so I was really thirsty, and they gave some grapes. Really, like, firm, not soggy, cold, red
Firm is kind of the opposite of soggy. It's fine. You don't have to say both.
grapes with no seeds. Yeah, I slept.
English major.
I slept a lot. Like, when I got home at like 7 p.m., I went right to, like, I had to put my CPAP together, and that was torture when you're, like, dying to sleep and you have to set that thing up. It sucks.
Elvin, hello. Thank you for being here for 4 months, love. Elvin says, Steve MRE is goated. Don't let her dissuade you. Steve MRE. Thank you for the support, lovely, and thank you for being a channel member. I appreciate it. Steve MRE. Oh, is that who she's talking about doing the ration videos? Right.
Being tickled by your third wife in there.
No, I have seen a few things. It's not my not my thing of interest, but definitely more interested watching it directly as opposed to trying to listen to Foodie retell nonsense.
Hydrating fruits are good. Really, Keena Bear? It's so good, eh, Green Apple? I have 3 cats. Pink ladies are the best apple. Queen Lulu. Pink ladies are not bad, actually. They're high in sugar, I know. Lisa Pfeiffer. Hello. I know, but I don't know. That's what I don't get. Like, why would they give me that in the hospital? But I guess it's better than... I ate the fruit last.
Weren't you the one who argued with your audience about the benefits of fructose for diabetes and how fructose doesn't get absorbed into red blood cells the same as general glucose, and therefore it, like, blah blah insulin blah blah. Wasn't that you, Chantal? You were the one arguing the benefits of fructose for diabetics on this platform like 2 years ago. She needs notes. She needs her own history again.
Eat my meal and then she looks so cute. Yes, because she's so cute. Watch what she does.
Hi, baby girl.
Thanks,
something
Welsh.
cute.
Appreciate it.
Do something cute. Do
Fruit sugar's not real sugar. It's fruit sugar. It's different. You know, if she didn't delete so many community tab posts, we'd be able to find it.
Sorry, she doesn't do anything, I guess. Do you like Espresso song by Sabrina Carpenter? I haven't heard it. Smoothies? That's a good idea.
One says she's also the one who thinks diabetic ketoacidosis is caused by not eating carbs.
And soups.
What does she think it's caused by?
Lots of garlic. I don't know why I'm craving garlic like so bad. Like I want to reek of it. That's how much I want to eat. They're gonna say it's pre-recorded. Yeah, I have a laugh track in the other room playing. Harry, whenever I give a cue like this, Harry will hit the laugh track of Salah laughing. I'm streaming late because I'm a beezer. What? Yum, Melly, that sounds good. Cosmic Crisp. I usually like Granny Smith or Honey Crisp apples. Will we not be buying sweets for guests? No, I don't think we will be buying sweets. Hard-boiled egg with some hot chili oil and crispy garlic.
She was thinking of ketosis.
That actually sounds good.
This whole time she's been confused between ketoacidosis and ketosis. Oh dear. Again, confused by her original conversation with the diabetic doctor at the start of the year about this much rice and this many vegetables and lean proteins. Stay away from a high-fat diet because your liver is on its way.
No.
But then again, her last mukbang was Burger King like a week ago, so...
No amount of makeup you wear can mask good health. When you look healthy, you know what I mean? Or I mean poor health.
Well, yeah, Hugh, that's why she was eating that mountain garlic stuff, because she heard it helped.
Yeah. There's no men allowed in the women's ward, Brenda.
Oh my god, BB, hi! We're just finishing up. We caught up with Chantel's health gurney.
So, not even to bring me my bag, you had to leave it at the front. Sister! Sister! Yeah, they were nice ladies. Ugh.
Barely getting halfway through this. Sorry, chat.
I hate iceberg lettuce. I used to work with a lady who would just eat lettuce. Like, she would just buy a head of lettuce and just eat it.
God, she says some unhinged shit.
Exhaustion. I have a kidney infection.
That's her story and she's sticking to it. It's not diabetic ketoacidosis. It's got nothing to do with her sciatica. It's not necrosis. Her foot's fine. It's just a little itty-bitty kidney infection that she's had for 2 months now. Hasn't gone away and is on a second round of antibiotics. She's fine. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly, Kina Bear. You're like, that's the thing. You can take off your hijab and relax, you know? So.
Oh, Augustina. Hello, a new sub. Lovely to see you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Chat, say hi to Augustina, please. Hello.
But when the doctor comes in, I put it on. Basically, I have to wear your hijab around any male who there's no, like, there's a, like...
It's just an itty-bitty chronic kidney function issue, infection. Just that. It's fine.
Sure, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard of that. Does Worcester sauce have sugar? Let me see.
Possibly.
Malt vinegar from barley, vinegar, molasses, and...
Malt. Barley.
Sugar. Anchovy. Malt vinegar from barley, vinegar, molasses, and sugar.
Okay, molasses and sugar being the third and fourth ingredient on the Worcester sauce. Sounds like it may have sugar, yes.
Anchovies?
Not anchovies.
There's anchovies? Like mixed up fish in here?
There's also sugar, girl.
Oh, how nasty.
It's not nasty. Anchovies are nice.
Oh,
I like anchovies, little spiky fish.
how gross.
Spiky, they're more fuzzy than spiky.
What is that, Lisa? But yellow mustard is just like fine. You can have all the kinds of mustards except honey mustard. but there's so many different kinds of mustard. You know what I mean? Yeah, it works the same eighth dynamic.
God, she's stupid. Jenny. Agreed.
Fermented anchovies. It's so good though. Yeah, it is good. Ugh. Caesar dressing. I don't like Caesar dressing.
I like every now and then on a piece of pizza, I like a nice like fried anchovy. Oh, just the flavor burst of salty fuzzy fish. Delicious.
The female doctors are doctora? Ah, interesting.
Just on one piece of the pizza, and then the rest of the pizza is without it. But just
Animals in formaldehyde
Cancelled.
still lay out, yeah. Fetal pig, or the frogs, I still smell it. The organs. Ew. Tiny fishes are so healthy, yeah, but ugh. I don't know.
they're fuzzy. Yeah, I think they're the bones, right? Aren't they the bones when they're fried up? Like the bones are really, really soft and they just kind of stick out. Is that right? Are they bones? They're fuzzy.
Kidney infection. Oh. Everything is gross right now. It feels like a bad hangover. That's what it feels. It feels like there's like poison in my body. And excess sugar is poison to your body, so.
I'm sorry, Chantal, did you just say what I thought you just said?
It feels like there's like poison in my body. And excess sugar is poison to your body, so.
Excess sugar is poison for the body? Oh, Chantal, what have you been watching? Hey, Ashley, good to see you.
This is it. Health Arc incoming.
Health Arc, bring it on. We're here. Chapter 4. Season 4?
There's no going back to that crappy crap.
Not selling you on anchovies. I'm so sorry.
Crap. I don't know what I was thinking.
But just try like one on one piece of pizza. Just give it a whirl, Pearl.
Eating boxed mac and cheese when you get diabetes. Oh my god. With like 20 wieners. I'm never eating wieners again.
Tell me more about wieners, Chantal.
That crappy crap. I don't know what I was thinking. Eating boxed mac and cheese when you get diabetes. Oh my god.
Oh, that's right. She made that big pot of mac and cheese and put the weenies in it.
With like 20 wieners.
We had that big conversation about where the word weenies came from. Wieners versus wiener. And how they're spelt differently. And how it's... damn, where's it from? It's Germany. Vienna. Wieners.
I'm never eating wieners again. Unless they're veggie dogs, which I like.
Wiener eater.
Grocery haul. Match boots off the menu.
That's right. We remember.
Doc. Hey lady. Oh, no way. Kina. No, it's match boots is not off the menu. Like, they even give me chicken and rice in the diabetic menu, like, for when I was in the hospital. So, but the point is to eat.
Oh, Austria. Vienna? Austria? Vienna. I swear it was Vienna.
Like a fraction of what I was eating. And make sure that there's like a lot of vegetables also. And
Anyway, wieners.
you're eating the protein with it, the chicken. Moderation, yeah. But things like, no, I'm not going to eat Burger King in moderation. I'm not going to eat KFC, stuff like that.
Oh.
Mac and cheese, no, I'm not going to eat really big. I'm not going to eat much cheese, high in saturated fat and salt. Plain cheeseburger and pickles. Plain cheeseburger and pickles. You have to have pickles on burger, yeah. I'll make my own burger here, like without the bun. Just burger patty with pickles on it and mustard, and I could buy sugar-free ketchup, cheese slice.
I'm sorry, did we just go from I'm not eating Burger King, pardon me, in moderation to I can make my own burgers at home? We are so back, baby!
High in saturated fat and salt. Plain cheeseburger and pickles. Plain cheeseburger and pickles. You have to have pickles on burger, yeah. I'll make
Yeah, you've got to have pickles on a burger. What are you talking about? I can make a burger.
my own burger here, like without the
We are at healthy takeout mukbang levels.
bun. Just burger patty with pickles on it and mustard, and
Uh-huh.
I could buy sugar-free ketchup, cheese
Yeah.
slice,
Yeah.
with a, like salad and some air fryer potatoes. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I could just make that and sit down and film a mukbang and it's fine. What are you talking about relationship with food? It's fine. I can just make my own burgers. It's great.
You know, it's fresher than friggin' think about it when you order McDonald's, like, or any fast food place. The fries are always taste like ass when they get here because they're crap.
Chantal, maybe in your like kidney infection / function / failure 22 blood sugar readings, maybe fries should not be the first go-to for the next meal. Maybe just consider it.
I don't know.
Just
I
consider
hate
it.
fast food French fries. I have a thing against them. Veggie dogs are so good. I'd write you up a diet plan. I'm going for a diabetic education thing, so they're gonna give me ideas of what I should eat and stuff. Turkey
Hey,
burgers
somebody. Good to see you.
are good, yeah. I like those too. Yeah, I have to take insulin.
We're one viral TikTok away from plant-based eating. If TikTok hasn't discovered high vibrational foods, if they have, someone should send her the link.
Baby Jane. My first dose tonight. Jealousy of Salah's meals. No, because when I cook, he'll eat whatever I cook. If I don't cook, yeah, he'll order. I'm sure he'll crave, like, he likes some fast, but he doesn't like name brand fast food, really. He orders mostly local restaurants. There's a few that make, like,
Chicken and rice.
chicken fillet sandwich and fries. But all that sounds revolting to me right now, and I hope it stays that way. I know
It won't.
but...
It absolutely won't. This is performative disgust.
Potatoes in moderation, yeah. Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she could try steamed veggies or even air-fried veggies. A lean protein, maybe a chicken breast could be fun. Something with beans. A salad. No.
The pre-made kale salads are pretty good. You have a diabetic dog? Or you had one? Aw. Well, the thing is, I'm not supposed to eat, like, yeah, too much, like foods that have, like, that are high in, like, phosphorus are bad for your kidneys. So, like, eggs. They don't want me to eat eggs. I don't know why, but...
Your diabetes doctor also told you shouldn't be eating eggs, and I'm pretty sure that's because of the severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, but whatever.
Too much cheese, like, really
high-fat diet. They said, don't do high-fat. Don't eat fat. If you can avoid it, don't eat it.
high-fat food.
Yeah.
Because people really think that sugar causes diabetes. It's actually, like, really high-fat foods that cause, like, the insulin resistance, which causes your inability to absorb the glucose in your body.
What? Educate me more, sorry, Foodie. Sorry, I missed that. Dr. Armchair has returned.
Really high-fat food. Because people really think that sugar causes diabetes. It's actually, like, really high-fat foods that cause, like, the insulin resistance, which causes your inability to absorb the glucose in your body. So really high-fatty, like, no meat. They don't want me to eat red meat.
Chat, I'm going to need a professional. I'm going to need someone with some lived experience to kick in Chantel's door. Actually, don't engage. Because you don't want to stick your hands in that. This is medical misinformation. She is sounding bonkers. A dummy. A dummy. Jack says, I have diabetes and have a background with nutrition. She is dumb.
Well, that's what that diabetic doctor said.
Oh, James, good to see you. What are your thoughts on this?
High fatty, like no meat. They don't want me to eat red meat. Well, that's what that diabetic doctor said, I remember. So when I go for this educational thing...
The diabetic doctor gave you a low-fat, moderate carb, no processed sugar diet and lean meats and told you to stay away from eggs and cheese, which you didn't do for the first 6 months of this year because you thought you knew better and you wanted to do mukbangs. You didn't listen to his advice then, and you're certainly retelling this story terribly now. You have, like, all of your organs are surrounded by fat. You have severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And we had this conversation at the start of the year where it was, is it Chantel's diabetes that is worse? Or, like, does she need to lose essentially... Oh, what's it called? What's the organ fat? The fat that surrounds the organs. Anyway, does she need to lose that more drastically? Or is it a carbohydrate situation type of deal? But in that whole conversation, it was no sugars, no, like, fruit juices, stay away from added sugar, processed sugar, like, focus on low GI, fiber, cereals, this much rice. visceral fat. That's what I was thinking of.
I'll compare and see what... It'll be interesting to see what they suggest. Now?
No, I think she's just an idiot, Has.
What do you do?
She's just truly that dense.
Come here. Come.
Come, I say. Come, I know which juice. Juice. Fine, leave me alone, juice. But, which makes sense because I used to eat microwave cheese, blocks of it every day.
Yeah, that's a problem. Not just for diabetes, but that's a problem for overall health. A high-fat diet is a high-calorie intake, and oftentimes, like, yeah, that's just... Guess what? Morbid obesity is not good.
Which is
not healthy.
Really high in fat. There's so many recipes, yeah. 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 Actually, the doctor told me the signs of low blood sugar. He's like, I'm more concerned with low blood sugar than...
Girl, you are not going to hit low blood sugar anytime soon, not unless you take a fistful of metformin, which is not recommended. What are you talking about? Low blood sugar?
High, because if it goes low, like, really low, it's, like, really fatal. Like, more quickly than high, but...
Yeah, that's why you need to watch out for your insulin. You don't want to go hypo, but you are currently existing in hyper territory. Oh my god, this nincompoop.
It's like hypoglycemia, I'm like...
Lottie has a note saying, remember the time when Chantal was telling us how her grams used to scold her for not asking her doctors questions or clarifying their instructions? For the record, I'm still with Grams. Grams had a point. Chantal still hasn't learnt. 40 years old and won't ask a question to understand any type of medical advice. And then we'll, like, chew people out online for having questions. Crazy.
Like, more quickly than high, but... It was like hypoglycemia. I'm like, it's hard to imagine I'll ever have to worry about that. But I guess because I'm going to be on my pills plus the new insulin.
How is she even going to... No, she needs to go and speak to an educator before she, like, gives herself insulin. Please don't do that.
If you take insulin, sometimes there's a risk of you going hypoglycemic. So basically, I don't know, something with body temperature. I forget the signs already. I was kind of out of it. But if you do have hypoglycemia, just have some sugar.
Did they maybe give you a pamphlet? Can you check your bag? Sarah, thank you for the super chat, love. Sarah says, a family member is dealing with real consequences of diabetes and peripheral artery disease. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Including gangrene and limb loss, but sugars isn't bad. No, she is talking absolute rubbish and nonsense, Sarah. I hope you and your family are keeping okay. And thank you very much for the support. And she is just a full dingus. I'm sorry. Moonface, thank you for the super chat as well. Moonface says, a friendly reminder, the ER is not primary care. Well, I mean... Chantal's a tourist, so she doesn't have a... Because she's saying she went to the clinic, and I'm kind of side-eyeing that in the timeline as well. Like, do we think she actually went to the clinic, or did she just go straight to the hospital? Curious. Thank you for the super chat, Moonface.
Or like some juice or something. It's an issue on insulin, really? Oh. High and low blood sugar is both dangerous, yeah. So... Anyways, it's a lesson for me because I really just was. Like, yeah, a lot of you guys who were concerned were right. I was playing with fire like a big time. Stupid. But...
And here we are, a little burnt.
Even if people, like, I have to definitely just smarten up and put all my energy, into eating healthy. If you have sugar from fruit, eat protein with it, nuts or fruit. Yeah, that's what I was told too. Yeah. Glucose tablets for low blood sugar. Really? I don't know. They probably have something like that. I still have my sugar-free Werther's. 38 calories for one. They have sweetener, isomalt, butter, cream, cocoa extract, salt, color ammonia caramel.
Girl, we've read these already. What are we doing?
Sulfane.
I don't need to read the back of the Werther's.
And the
it's
price
fine.
that we paid for the to get the treatment at the hospital.
Oh, back. What?
Through their pharmacy, it's like, I think just included in the price that we paid for the to get the treatment at the hospital.
10 KD apparently. Lottie has a tinfoil beret theory. Went to the clinic, and when the last doctor saw her coming back in, they greeted her with, "Oh no, not you again," and she took that to mean go to the ER. You know what? No, I agree.
Yeah, Brenda, that's what I'm saying. Like, they were saying something about, like, I don't know, he was talking a bit about, like, advice, but he said, basically go to this diabetic education thing, but basically, like,
Basically?
If you want to eat, like, fruit, like sugary fruit or something, it's good to eat it with, like, a protein. So, because the protein will, like, slow the rapid absorption, right? Because your body has to digest protein on top of the sugar, so...
This is the same shtick you were trying to sell us on before. It's all well and good to say these things, but you don't do any of these things. Also, I don't think I've seen Chantal eat fruit in a hot minute.
What, Lisa? Lisa, wow. No way. Hi, Rosalia. Miss you too. RuPaul. I haven't watched that in a while. RuPaul's Drag Race. The doctor was really well-spoken English, Brenda. Apples stabilize blood sugar. I love green apples. So I can have green apple juice. Hey, Cash. My kidney function
Why don't you just drink the water?
levels have
Just drink the water.
greatly improved since being there, yeah. Because it was just I was so scared at the clinic. I was like, you're scaring me with like the high numbers. He's like, it's reversible, it's an infection. And he's like, hey, in front of the
Did he tell you the truth that your kidney is possibly damaged, though? Kidneys possibly damaged, though?
people. In front of the people you scratch this yourself.
I mean, honestly, wouldn't want to have that conversation. But at this point in time, we're 2 months into kidney infection. And it's Chantal. Her organs are, you know, what they are.
What do you think you do? What do you think you do?
Add more entity.
cats are beezers.
Hey, now Dad's chair. Stop it. Stop it.
Come right now.
Your
You could get off your butt.
Punishment is embarrassment and shame. Everybody shame this cat. Shame this cat for scratching their furniture.
No, shame the idiot.
shame her.
Julia's not an idiot.
Yes, we're gonna shame you. We're gonna shame you. Oh yes, you're to blame. You gave love.
Effie says they told her to follow up with her PCP in Canada 100%. So this is what we can do for you right now, but you need to go home and speak to your doctor because you're a tourist.
Everybody's gonna shame you. Everybody. Yes. Yes. Yes.
She looks ashamed too. Oh,
Get her vaccinated and spayed.
okay. Ow! Rude, Beezer.
Get it, Julia.
What are you doing? Fluffy mama juice.
Chat, just a reminder, we're not here to, like, fight. Hold on, let me... Just gonna... Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Yeah, I don't need that.
I don't think so, Jake. Beezing is very healthy for your health.
I don't think
stuff.
beezing's healthy.
If you eat rice or potatoes, that's good to cook it and let it cool completely before eating. Yeah, I heard that it lowers the glycemic index of the food, eh? Smushy face.
Not smushy face.
Like we're just bothering them, yeah. She's gotten so big. I know, and she's still like not even 2.
You big girl.
How big are you gonna be? Unhealthy foods are bad, and healthy foods are unhealthy and should be limited.
Beezing did get her where she is now, to be fair. It was all about the bees.
So is catnip. We need to get her some catnip, babe.
Mama juice. Mama juice.
So, creaky table.
Valid Sour Peach. Maybe I do need to do a bit of a deep dive or a marathon on New Miriam.
Chicken broasties. I get
And I've still got part 2 of the best dating show on the planet to watch.
cute aggression, Sarah Jean. 1 a.m. Hey, Tanya. Talk to a medical professional, please. Rice cakes with peanut butter? Yeah, that is good. With like the brown rice cakes. Valerian root.
You want valerian root?
Oh, by the way, so let's talk about movies.
Oh, God.
We are wanting to go see. Has anyone seen the new Quiet Place, like Origins or whatever? New Quiet Place.
Isn't it called Day One or something? Oh my God, I can't listen to her talk about movies, chat.
Rosalia.
We got halfway. I think that was pretty
The
good.
Quiet Place to do what? I don't know.
Food eating sounds are super gross. Do you know what, Peach? I feel like I could rise to that challenge and make it worse. You know? Not me, but like through Zooms and the manipulation of space-time, I feel like I could make eating sounds worse.
What if you eat a whole bunch of broccoli and you let them rip? You're screwed. Like you imagine me in a quiet place? It'd be it for me. I picture us tiptoeing to the pharmacy in the Quiet Place and then that would be it. No, seriously, if you fart loud, you're done. Burp, anything. What if you have to sneeze? So a lot of sneezes could wake up the whole block. Day 1 casualty. Yeah, you know. Why didn't they just live by the waterfall? Yeah, apparently they can't. Well, spoiler. No, I don't want to spoil it, but your husband.
Chat, I'm done. I'm so sorry. We got halfway through this, but I've got to bounce. I got things to do in the morning. It's fine. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. I hope you all had a fabulous time in the stream, and I hope you have a great day, depending on what you're doing. Well, no, I hope you have a great day regardless. Please make sure you wear your sunscreen, drink your water, hug your loved ones, have a snack, a nap, say hi to a friend. Just chill, vibe, have a laugh. Don't take things too seriously. Have fun. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, if you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate it. If not, understandable. That's it from me. You've been great, and I've been Pulpy, and I will see you all in the next